Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboyz at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboyz Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboyz at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hello everybody, I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boyz Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. Wayne Carnegie says blessings. Sanjay Brooks says up Simon. And Christopher McKenzie also says up Simon. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Well, if you guys haven't already, I encourage you to hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, to hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary. Use the super chat feature so that you guys can interact more with the page as well, so that your questions, comments can also be highlighted on this platform as well, okay? So, the good news is that the Reggae Boyz of Jamaica have moved up in the FIFA World Rankings. Yep, that is right. The Reggae Boyz have moved up in the FIFA World Rankings from 56th to 55th in the world. Jamaica has moved up one place in the latest edition of the FIFA rankings. This follows our 4-1 victory over Grenada and 3-2 victory over Haiti, getting 6 points on the road in the CONCACAF Nations League. In the FIFA rankings, Jamaica still remains at number 6 in the CONCACAF region. And I'll explain why this is important, and it's twofold here. So let's go through it. The United States, in the FIFA rankings, are ranked number 1, Mexico 2nd, Panama they are ranked 44th in the world, so they are third. Canada, they slipped in the ranking, so they are 45th within the world. Costa Rica, they're 46th. And of course, the Jamaicans are 55th. Behind the Jamaicans, El Salvador are 77th, Honduras 78th, Haiti 88th, Curacao 89th, Trinidad and Tobago 99, Guatemala 107, Nicaragua 133, Antigua and Barbuda 139, Suriname 144, St. Kitts and Nevis 147, the team that Jamaica defeated, Grenada 176. And the four lowest ranked teams in the rankings, the Turks and Caicos Islands, the British Virgin Islands, US Virgin Islands, and Anguilla. And I'll explain why I mentioned those to you quite shortly. So, before we touch on World Cup qualifying, let me explain why it's so important that Jamaica are where they are right now and Jamaica continues the upward progression within the rankings itself. Tuffy already says, "Bless up, Simon. Bless up, Tuffy. How are you doing, sir? Hope you are doing well. How are things?" Well, let me know how you are doing as well so that we can be able to process things a little bit more from that sort of standpoint. All right. So that is something that we can be able to make keen and special note about. So, in order for a reggae boy to receive a work permit to ply their trade within Scotland, Jamaica would have to be ranked in the top 70 in the FIFA World Rankings. As a result of this current ranking and the consistency of this, Jamaican players who ply their trade in the Jamaica Premier League or even in the United States, the USL, the Major League Soccer leagues, they can be able to parade their talent in the Scottish Premiership, the Scottish Championship as well. So this is an opportunity as well for Jamaican players to ply their trade in Scotland as a result of this upward movement within the FIFA rankings. Tennyson Lambert, big up yourself, bossy. Hope you're doing well. You still in Trinidad? Hope you're doing well. So Jamaica, as a result of the victories over Grenada and Haiti, has ensured that they're 55 in the world heading into the games coming up against Canada. We know Canada are going through a difficult period of time, and certainly as Jamaica, we're looking to get the better of them in November. Canada are ranked 45th in the world presently. Jamaica are 55th. So as a result of the ranking, Jamaican players can be able to get work permits to parade their talent in Scotland. And in addition to all of that, the next point that we will consider as well is why is it important that Jamaica is where they are in the FIFA World Rankings. Are you guys ready? Okay, let me explain. In the November edition of the FIFA World Rankings, November edition, you will have CONCACAF will seed the teams based on their FIFA ranking in the November edition of the FIFA World Rankings. All right, you understand what I'm saying? So the FIFA ranking for the November window will determine the seedings for World Cup qualifying. All right, Jamaica has a 22 place gap on El Salvador. So once Jamaica does their business, Jamaica will not only be in the top six in CONCACAF, but also be Jamaica will be one of the top three seeded teams in World Cup qualifying. And what does that mean? It means that Jamaica would avoid Panama and Costa Rica within World Cup qualifying, at least in the preliminaries and even into the third round as well, so that everybody is clear from this sort of standpoint. The November edition of the FIFA World Rankings will determine the seedings for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. All right, and it's at that point that we'll say, okay, Jamaica has a potential to play this team and this team and this team. Okay, so that everybody understands how this flows. So, World Cup qualifying for CONCACAF begins in March 2024. Jamaica begins qualifying in June, which is in the second round of qualifying. The first round of the qualifying will have the four lowest teams in the region: Anguilla, US Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, and Turks and Caicos Islands. Bahamas might be sucked into the mix if they fall down, which might maybe Turks and Caicos hop. But let's say if it is as is right now, Anguilla, US Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, and Turks and Caicos Islands. Two teams, so you'll have one team face the other and the other team face the other. So the four teams, two will advance to the second round of the qualifiers. So whatever happens, one of these teams, including this lot right here, whether Aruba, the Cayman Islands, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, British Virgin Islands, US Virgin Islands, or Anguilla, at least one of these teams will be in Jamaica's group in the second round of World Cup qualifying, so that everybody's aware. Remember, the second round of World Cup qualifying, 2 games at home, 2 games away, that's 4 games. And then the third round, which is the final round, is going to be 6 games. You're going to have 3 home, 3 away. All right, so that's 10 games. All right, 10 games in World Cup qualifying. 10 games. 10 games. And the third round, it's going to be bam, 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 bam. Because September, 2 games, bam. October, 2 games, bam. November, 2 games, bam. That's 2025, so that everybody's aware. So we're pushing forward, we being Jamaica, 55th in the world at this present moment in time. A victory over the Canadians in this aggregate series puts Jamaica in strong contention to ensure that they are within the top 5 or even top 4 heading into 2024 from the FIFA World Rankings. Where Jamaica is right now in terms of the seedings for World Cup qualifying, Jamaica would be one of the top 3 seeded teams heading into the CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers, which is good. And we want to continue the progress, want to continue the growth so that we can continue pressing on forward in the qualifiers. So that is what I want you all to be aware of. Yes, Tuffy Ruddy. Yes, Tuffy Ruddy. That's something that I will be touching upon a little bit later. So of course, absolutely, because the girls have 3 more games in the group stages of the CONCACAF W Gold Cup qualifiers. So yes, that's something that we'll be touching on quite shortly. All right. You heard Coach Halgrimson spoke about this quite recently as well, and spoke about Omari Hutchinson focusing on his club commitments at this point in time. Coach Halgrimson spoke about this already. So this is where we are right now in relation to the FIFA World Ranking, so that everybody is fully aware of things. Jamaica, 6th in the region. Jamaica moving up 1 place in the latest edition of the CONCACAF rankings. Okay, you guys know what you need to do already. Please hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. All right, guys, make sure that you guys continue to do that. Jamaica moving up 1 place in the latest edition of the FIFA World Rankings from 56th to 55th, and Jamaica also remaining 6th in the region. What in the top 6 in the region? Why is this important? Because heading into World Cup qualifying, Jamaica could be one of the top 3 seeded teams. Because remember, the United States, Mexico, and Canada will not take part in the qualifiers. So Panama, Costa Rica, and Jamaica will be the 3 highest seeded teams heading into the World Cup qualifiers itself. So that's so that everybody is aware of these things right here. So that's what I'll say. So we're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So that's what I'll say. So this is where things are right now. Saludos Arica, Parianaca, Chile. La Panamericano, Santiago, Chile, ahora. Sí, entiendo. So this is great for Jamaica. And like I said, heading into World Cup qualifying now. World Cup qualifying starts in March, but the second round of the qualifying actually begins in June. So Jamaica gets the ball rolling in June 2024. All right, June 2024. Based on the FIFA rankings of November 2023, which is next month, the top 28 teams will receive a bye to the second round, while the 4 lowest teams will enter the first round. Everybody clear? Everybody got that? And I know the next thing that will be on person's lips is, when would the draw be for World Cup qualifying? Well, that will also come as well. A draw will take place, and CONCACAF will announce that at the end of this calendar year, so that everybody's aware. Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 groups, 5 teams in each group. That's in the second round. That is, top 2 teams from each group will advance to the third round, final round. And in the final round, you have 3 groups, 4 teams in each group. The group winner of each of the 3 groups qualifies for the World Cup. And the second place team, the best 2 second place teams, rather, will head to the Intercontinental playoffs. Everybody on the same page? Everybody understands all of the permutations? If you have any questions in relation to those permutations, then let me know your thoughts. Okay. You can let me know your thoughts. Sanjay Brooks, let me clarify the situation there. You see, the four quarterfinal losers of the CONCACAF Nations League, they will have a playoff in March to determine the last two tickets for the Copa America. So the four quarterfinal losers, one will play another and the other will play the other to determine the last two tickets for Copa America 2024. So, and that will be played in March. It's not going to be home and away, it's going to be single-legged, and most likely it's going to be played on neutral soil, so most likely within the United States. So that's what I'll say. But the playoffs draw, it's basically, for an example, right? I'm going to give you an example. If Jamaica defeats Canada 1-0 on aggregate, right? And Trinidad and Tobago loses 9-0 to USA. Trinidad and Tobago is the biggest loser, quarterfinal loser, while Panama was the smallest. Sorry, Canada was the smallest quarterfinal loser. So what happens there is that the team that loses their quarterfinal by the smallest margin will play against the team that lost their quarterfinal by the biggest margin. So it'll be Canada against Trinidad in the quarterfinals. I hope that helps, Sanjay. So that will also be the same for the Nations League semifinals. So for example, Jamaica defeats Canada 1-0 on aggregate, but the United States defeats Trinidad and Tobago 9-0 on aggregate. The United States, the biggest winner in the quarterfinal, but Jamaica was the lowest winner in the quarterfinal. That would mean that it would be the United States against Jamaica in the semifinals of the CONCACAF Nations League. All right. Of course, the other one you would have Mexico against Panama or Mexico against Costa Rica, depending on how that pans out. But if you guys have further questions in relation to those permutations or questions in relation to the Nations League World Cup qualifying next year, the structure of it, you all feel free to let me know and I'll explain and clarify all of these matters in particular so that you guys are fully aware about things. But I want to play a video so that you guys are aware in relation to what Coach Halgrimson has said, the matches and everything. So I want you guys to hear what Coach has said in terms of preparation towards the November window, because I think it's important that you hear what Coach Halgrimson said in relation to the November window of things so that you are aware.
Worth it, which we don't want when we are
Squad, the likes of Kyle Ming, the likes,
as King Armor.
John.
Yeah, they're both up by each other. Thing. So it's a good, group of working with, and the quality is there, and as you have seen in the game.
Tough, you ready? We're being positive. The four quarterfinal losers will go into a playoff in March 2024 to fight for the last two tickets for Copa America. So Canada will go to the playoff for their last chance to qualify for the Copa America, while Jamaica advances to the semifinals.
We are happy with what they are distributing to the pitch. So generally, it has been a good camp. And of course, you mentioned Konya, Boyce Clark, and unfortunately, stronger back.
Sure, preparation has already started for the next window of games in November. Is it possible if you could touch briefly on those plans for the next window of matches?
Yeah, firstly, we know that we will play our first game at home. So the camp will start in Jamaica. The first game will be in Kingston. So I hope Jamaicans will come in numbers to support the boys. These games will be the most important. The Reggae Boyz have played for a long time. So it qualifies the team for the Nations League, but it also can qualify them for the Copa America next summer. So huge games, a lot of or two really big rewards if we do well in these camps, and hopefully the Jamaican people come in numbers and support us and help us to win these playoff matches.
And of course, Coach, you would have seen September we played Honduras and Haiti at home, and you would have seen the fans and the noise and the support, and you'd want and hope for the same atmosphere when we play at home in November as well, to push us, give us that push over the line.
Yeah, we're always trying to improve, and I hope we will improve that even in November, because it has more leverage on it to play well these games more. Yeah, it means more if we win these two games. So again, hope people come and support them because they really deserve. I think we have, and the boys have improved not only on the pitch but also off the pitch. So yeah, I hope that the fans will see that and recognize that and support them and push them over the line in this playoff matches.
And to John or Marion, either one of you can jump in. The next opponent in the quarterfinals, preparation has already started. On these opponents, we would have played some in the Gold Cup, and some we would have started our preparation as well. So it's not going to be unfamiliar territory going into the quarterfinals.
No, I think you kind of answered that by taking that question in a way, Simon. But true, but it's an everyday thing, and obviously, it's this window that needs to have some refreshments on. I would say, Maran. So updating ourselves on that, depending on the players' personnel, availability, and everything. There's a lot of factors to consider. So I would say the scouting is not just what you do; it's what you constantly do, as well as internally as well. So not just the opponent, but ourselves too.
Yeah, because even just us, challenging ourselves to be better, as a technical staff, how we can be a better technical staff. We always even, evaluate ourselves and even mark ourselves very hard in the way we do things. So even that, going into that round, we're going to play the top four, one of the top four teams. We have to be better as a technical staff and to push the boys over that edge.
And coach, looking ahead, November, 2 matches, and 2024 has the potential to be a very busy year for Jamaica. Are you excited by what lies ahead, especially with World Cup qualifying coming up very, very soon?
Yeah, of course. Next year is on paper looking fantastic, but we need to do our task to get it, to win it, to complete the possibility of joining, for example, the Copa America next summer is a huge advantage to a team working for the Gold Cup, for the World Cup in 2026. So just playing in tournaments like these not only gives the players and the staff kind of the experience to take part in big competitions like Copa America and the World Cup, but it also gives us a chance to work with the players for a whole month or even more next summer, because the window prior to the Copa America is the Nations League window, so probably we get 10 extra days prior to the Copa America. So yeah, a lot of time, and this is the only time and only chance for coaches to work with players for such a long time. And you can do every day a little bit to improve the squad working forward. So it's an important time and a lot to we recognize how important it is for us as a team, as a unit to use to grow. So yeah, we know the importance of it.
Mr. Yi, I'm not sure what has been happening to your ears, but I could hear quite well, and all of the viewers heard quite well, and there were no issues at all from those elements. In relation to the other elements of what transpired in Grenada and Trinidad and Tobago, the rooms that they used for the press conferences are wide open areas and not places that have those sound absorbers. Remember, when these stadiums were built, they weren't built for press conferences. So, for example, the National Stadium was not built with a press conference room back in 1930. The hospitality suite is what is used at the National Stadium as a press conference room. In Grenada, the same aspect as well. In Trinidad and Tobago, there is not a press conference room. So we do have a way to go in the Caribbean to ensure that we have facilities and have rooms that are specific for its purpose itself. So if you listen carefully to what we played a while ago, you would have heard Coach Halgrimson, heard Miron Gordon, and also heard as well John Wall, and also Gudmundo Hreiderson as well, to what he was saying as well. So if you look at what was this right here, these are the teams that will compete in World Cup qualifying in CONCACAF. 32 teams will kickstart the qualifiers. At the end of March, we'll be down to just 28, as 4 of those 32 teams, well, we'll be down to 30. So from 32, we go to 30, and then to 12. And then of the 12, 3 will qualify for the World Cup, and 2 will head to the Intercontinental playoffs. So that's where we are in this situation. Anguilla, US Virgin Islands, Turks and Caicos Islands, and the British Virgin Islands. Most likely those are the 4 teams that will enter round 1, and it will be home and away. Remember, in the second round, if Jamaica is put in a group with Montserrat, right? If Jamaica plays Montserrat at home, Jamaica does not play Montserrat away. If Jamaica is in a group with Puerto Rico and Jamaica plays Puerto Rico away, Jamaica will not play Puerto Rico at home. Does everybody understand that? Is everybody on the same page with that? Because this is important so that everybody understands 150%. Everybody got it? Everybody on the same page? Because this is critical. This is important so that everybody understands quite keenly. All right? So this is important. All right? So hopefully everybody understands. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, you hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary as well for more information so that everybody understands all of these aspects of things moving forward. So again, the Jamaica has moved up from 56th to 55th in the October edition of the FIFA World Rankings. In terms of the top 10 teams in the world, Argentina, France, Brazil, England, Belgium, Portugal, the Netherlands, Spain, Italy, and Croatia. The United States are 11th, Mexico are 12th. Germany are 16th. Germany are 16th. Colombia 17th, Japan 18th, Denmark 19th, Senegal 20th, Sweden 23rd, Austria are 25th within the world, Wales are 28th, Scotland are 34th within the world, Nigeria are 40th in the world, Slovakia 50th in the world, Greece 51, Ivory Coast 52, Paraguay 53, Slovenia 54, Jamaica 55, Burkina Faso 56, Saudi Arabia 57, Republic of Ireland 58, Albania 59, Ghana 60, Qatar 61st. So those are the rankings so that everybody is fully aware and understands these aspects of things. Belarus ends up at 100th in the world. Well, they round out the top 100, I should say, in the rankings itself. Okay? So come on, guys. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. No, no, no. Smash the like button. No, no, no. You're proud of the Reggae Boyz? You smash the like button. You're proud to be a Jamaican? You smash the like button. Right away. Right away. Right away. Right away. All right? Simply put, so that everybody is aware and everybody understands all of this. So smash the like button right away. Smash the like button right away. Hit the like button. Okay, guys? Make sure you guys do that so you guys can stay more involved as well. You hit the like button as well and hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. We'll be back later today, guys, perhaps around 7 o'clock as we discuss more information and latest information. All right, guys? Hit the like button and subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content.
Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boyz Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name is Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boyz commentary.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.
I'm Javon Watson and you're watching Reggae Boyz commentary.